Originally, the goal was just to do something positive and put smiles on people's faces, and I think that that's been accomplished. But it's gotten such a great reaction, and it's a really great way to do public art and not have to invest a ton of money and to get a lot of visibility. I first heard about it actually not from the mayor, from an artist she had collaborated with after hours to talk about this project. What's a way we could get some public art out there without having to spend too much money, something that could lift spirits in these kind of weird times, and something that would be really visible. Earl Dismuke, who is the artist that was talking about it with the mayor, asked me if I would be a part of an art project for the city. So it turned from chalk art and like hand drawing on things into something a little bit more permanent. We found these really cool signs basically to use, and we could submit the art, and then One Day Signs, a local company, could put it up for us, and that way it turned into something a little bit more permanent. It's a way for us to really get into the public art forum without depending on, somebody donating a wall and somebody coming up with the money for a huge mural, and it's like a pop-up. They look clean and professional, but, a lot of bang for your buck. Artists submitted, and if they worked with what Earl and the mayor and a couple of other people here in the building had in mind, then we took it, made it digital, and then turned it into signage. I am a graphic designer and a painter and do all sorts of art, but I very rarely hand draw anything anymore. I really wanted to do something that wasn't graphic, so I started doodling, and when I doodle, I usually doodle like these oyster shapes, and so I went with all this big panel of oyster doodles, and then with the text, "The world is your oyster." I would love to see people post pictures with their favorite one, maybe with some sort of a hashtag. I'll have to think on that and start promoting it, but just want to make people happy. I want to make people, drive by and go, "Oh wait, that's cool." We don't have a set time that they're going to come down, but my guess would be that they'll be up for a couple months, probably till the end of the year. Yes, so we do have some money budgeted this next year for public art. There's nothing I can announce yet, but we do take it seriously, and so there will be some cool things coming in the next, 6 months or so.
I'm Sarah Frances Hardy, and I write and illustrate children's books. I majored in art. I went to Davidson College, and then I spent 2 summers at Parsons School of Design. This isn't art related, but after that I went to Ole Miss Law School, and so I have a law degree, but art was always my first love and what I went back to. So now I get to do what I love. Earl Dismuke called me, and he had talked to Kara Giles, who works for the mayor of Oxford, and the city wanted to do a fun, happy project that was COVID related, as just wanted something happy around town, and they asked if I would be willing to donate some of my artwork. People that are on the bus stop are they're little kids, and they're wearing masks, and they say "mask up." And I had been putting those on Instagram for several weeks, and a lot of people were paying attention, and I made stickers out of them and all of that. So that's where Kara Giles had seen my work on Instagram. I'm just always looking for fun things to draw that would be children's book related, and of course with all the mask stuff going on and trying to get people to wear masks, I just thought that would be a fun, cute way to practice illustration and put them out there in the world. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so fun. I am now purposely riding by that bus stop whenever I can. I walk. We live pretty close. I walk down there. It's really fun, and it's almost like seeing a picture of yourself really big, because they're such my little creations. But I think it's just really cool, and I'm really honored to be asked to donate. With the mask up people, I don't know, it just came pretty easy, because I created a diverse cast of characters, and it was more fun. It was more like I wanted to play with their look and their outfits. I had a really good time dressing them all in outfits that express their personality. There's a guy, with the mohawk, and he's got a rainbow mask, and I put him in combat boots and gave him, kind of a strong stance. There's a girl who has kind of this groovy halter and, big leg jeans, and it was more just I would draw a little face and think, what would this kid wear that would just make them stand out and look a little different. I hope it just will put a smile on people's faces behind their masks, of course, but and also it does send a message, like, wear your mask, and but mostly I just hope it makes people happy. Mainly I strive to be expressive and authentic in my artwork, and I hope it would encourage people to draw and to do little projects like this.